What's up, everyone? It's Giovanni here from Breakpoint in Lisbon. I have the pleasure to be joined by Neuner. How are you doing, Ran?
Good, how are you, my friend? So good to see you.
Great, I'm doing great. So let's talk about what you have been doing in the media sphere in the last few months. You managed to create a quite impressive media operation. The last few months you grew exponentially. We have like almost 500,000 followers now on YouTube. Can you tell us about the secrets, the main aspect that allowed you to generate such an exponential growth in terms of followership?
So what we're building is something that's really needed. We're building 24/7, 365 credible crypto content. And that doesn't really exist. In the traditional world, if you want to get a view of the markets, then you switch on CNBC and you switch on Bloomberg, and within half an hour, you know what's happening in the entire world from a credible source. But in crypto, that doesn't exist. So if you want live crypto content now, where do you go? You got Twitter, which is crazy. You need to spend your whole day on Twitter. You can go to Telegram, but I don't know what your Telegram looks like. My Telegram looks like a fruit salad. Or you can go to YouTube. The problem with YouTube is that most of the people are paid to talk about tokens. So you never know whether what they're saying is because they believe it or because they're being paid. And so you asked me, what was it that made us turn and all of a sudden become the biggest live show in the world today and maybe one of the top big stations in the world? It was when I realized that people wanted me to be myself. And I started being authentic. It is what it is, like it or not, this is who I am. Follow me if I'm good for you, and if I'm not good for you, don't follow me. And I found that I attracted people similar to me, and we built today what is the most loyal subscriber base in crypto. And that's not what we say. YouTube give us the statistics to say that we have the most loyal subscriber base in crypto. And we've just found a bunch of people who are like-minded. We call them the Banter family, and we walk them through this journey of crypto. Effectively, what I do is I learn crypto during the day, all day. I learn and I study and I study. I come to conferences. And then 1 hour a day, I tell them everything that I've learned and what I'm going to do about it. So I'll come out of a conference like this and I'll say, look, I learned that Solana is this, and Audius is this, and Metaplex is this. And this is what I'm going to do about it. And then I do it, and I do it live on the show. And they can see it. And so we're on this journey together. It's not me, it's me and this family on this journey.
Let's talk more about this family that you're talking about, because I met some of them yesterday at your party, and it was very interesting to talk to them. They seem to be very passionate about what you're doing. Still, you call most of your followers as, you define them as degens, so this very specific type of crypto investor that is very much into small coins, emerging coins, these coins that have a lot of growth potential and that are very risky too. So how representative is this bunch of people, the degens, in the context of the overall crypto community? Because it seems that it's just a part of the crypto community, or it's you see in a different way.
The degens are me. So the station is me. It's authentic. What you see is what you get. So the way I see it is, you get Bitcoin maximalists. I have a problem with Bitcoin maximalists because I think they're narrow-minded, just like the fiat maximalists were narrow-minded about fiat, or Peter Schiff is narrow-minded about gold. The Bitcoin maximalists are the same, but just for Bitcoin. I don't know how you can be a maximalist today. Look around you, see what's happening on other blockchains, Audius, Solana, Metaplex, Metaverse, NFTs, and still say that Bitcoin is the only cryptocurrency that can exist. So we're not for maximalists. And then the idea is how risky you want to grow. And from anyone that's not a maximalist, we cater for you. We tell you specifically, look, this is very high risk, Ethereum is low risk, Solana is slightly more risk, and we guide you through this, but we're made for higher risk takers. We're not a conservative channel. We do very well in a bull market, and we do less well in a bear market.
And let's talk about Bitcoin now. You said you're not a Bitcoin maximalist. We just talked to the managing partner at Multicoin Capital, who is also not a Bitcoin maximalist. He says that on the opposite. He said that in 10 years, Bitcoin will be irrelevant. So do you agree with this statement?
No. I think technologically, in 10 years, Bitcoin may be irrelevant, technologically. But I think as a store of value, Bitcoin is the next store of value asset. I think that's happened already. I think Bitcoin has already disrupted gold, silver, and any other store of value asset. That's happened. That's historical. It's actually not future, it's historical. But the use of blockchain technology is way, way, way beyond a store of value. It's decentralization, it's sharing, it's collaboration, it's all of that. And there we haven't even started yet. And to be honest, there, Bitcoin is irrelevant because Bitcoin is just a store of value. I mean, you can't do NFTs on Bitcoin, can you? Yes, you can through stacks, but that's not what Bitcoin is made for. You know, you can drive a truck around a racetrack, but that's not what it's made for. So, yeah, I think it's definitely not going to be irrelevant, but I think it's going to be less exciting.
So last question would be some thoughts on the market. Right now we are seeing that we touched the all-time high. How much steam is in this bull market? At what point of this market cycle are we at the moment, according to you?
I'm so scared to answer this because one of two things. It feels very much like 2017. To the day. Go look at the 8th of November, 2017. We had a huge spike in the Bitcoin price. Yesterday was the 8th of November. What happened yesterday? Huge spike in the Bitcoin price. Leverage is the highest that it's ever been. The fear and greed index is the highest that it's ever been. So we have greedy people who are highly leveraged coming here to make life-changing money. I don't need to tell you what happens next. So, either the market relaxes and calms down and we have a small correction, or we're going to have a big correction. But before that, we may get what we had in 2017, which was 2 or 3 weeks of insane returns that we cannot comprehend. We could get like insane returns that neither me nor you could comprehend for 2 weeks.
But then we need to be ready.
I don't think that any market is sustainable growing this quickly. I hope it's so. I would prefer slower, more steady growth. But human emotion, too many dollars, and too many people that want to make money make that impossible. So for me,
I think your community is partly actually taking that side, no?
Yes, but we try and encourage them to do it in an educated way and ask the right questions, as opposed to, hey, I'm here. I walked into here yesterday, and here we're at the Solana conference, and I walked in, and a guy came to me, said to me, this Solana company is amazing. How much money do they make every year? So I said, wait. I said, are you an investor? He says, yeah, I bought their shares. That's the problem. The problem is that a lot of the people who are here now think they're investing in a company that they've bought shares and are looking to see how much money this company's made. That's the problem. That's where we're at in the cycle. Now, I don't want to be a prophet of doom. I don't think it's going to be a 3-year bear market. But I think the market needs to come back to reality. And I'd love for it to go parabolic, and maybe it will. But just in case, make sure you keep taking profits on the way up.
Thanks a lot, Ran.